Hey guys, we're back in the dungeon. I feel like I owe you guys a little bit of a talk before we start this workout, just because things have been a lot different for me recently. I don't know. I feel like if you're a young man and you're chasing goals and dreams, and even a woman, it doesn't matter who you are. If you're someone who's chasing, your dreams and goals, there's this feeling I wake up with every day. I go home with it. I go to bed with it. It's with me every moment I go, and that feeling is always me having to be better, right? I feel like there's not a day where in my mind I'm not like, Kevin, why aren't you doing this? You could be so much better at this. Why aren't you doing that? You could be so much better at that. And I'm constantly worrying about me being a better person for myself. And sometimes I stop to think, like, when am I going to enjoy the moment that I'm currently living in? I think, we all get caught up in that. And this is something that everybody can relate to. Wanting to be something better and bigger. Wanting something better and bigger for yourself. And as for people who don't know me, the way I grew up. I grew up with a loving mom, a loving dad. Sure, we've had our issues a lot, arguing back and forth. But those two people took care of me my entire life. I knew what it was like to live in, an apartment building full of cockroaches, full of nasty food. Like, we wouldn't have anything. We wouldn't have anything. And, my dad still works every single damn day, has no rest. So part of the times when I'm in that moment where I'm struggling to want to become a better person, I always reflect and think, look, Kevin, someone could be making fun of you for this, someone could be making fun of you for that, but life is so short, and my dad's still working every fucking day. So when I think of a moment like that for myself, for me personally, it's like, why wouldn't I want to get better for not just me, but for the people I love? And I read this quote somewhere. It was on a YouTube video I was watching. And it was talking about how someone works so hard to be good for other people. They work so hard to care about someone else's emotions. They work so hard to make sure that everyone around them was good, happy, and set. But they never sat there for themselves and made sure they were okay. And I feel like that's the life I live a lot. And I just want to know when I'm going to feel that happiness for myself, when I'm going to feel good about everything that I've done for myself. For people who don't know my story about my anxiety, the time where I didn't feel like I was going to be here anymore, I promised to God that if I got better, I would be here to help people. And that's all I want to do for myself. And I think that's what's going to make me happy. So thank you for everyone who's put in trust in me so far. For people who who have me on just Instagram and not YouTube, you'll think I'm lean right now. You'll think I have a really good physique. But no, I've actually been bulking since I last did my big cut last year. So as you can see, I have a goatee and hair. In my Instagram, I don't. So for people who watch my YouTube, this is just for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy this, season, or ready to compete in about March, April, or May, that area. So let's have a really good prep and let's become a better person. We have a back workout today, so I'm excited to take you guys through some heavy lifting, the old school shit, the shit that works, just having some fun, me here in the weights, and let's see what comes out of this. I love you guys. Remember, you're fucking loved. I love you. I'm proud of everything you've been doing. I don't know. I feel like people don't say this enough to other people. It's like it's like you do so much in your fucking life, but every day you want more, you want more, you want more, you want more. When are you going to learn to appreciate what you have right here, right in front of you? The reason I'm religious is because I get to wake up every single day and live a new life and experience a better life, and I know that I'm blessed in certain aspects of my life, and I thank God for that all the time. I love you guys. Sorry for getting emotional on your ass, but I don't know. I feel like I never had that guy, role model, or even speaking of my father. I don't know. I feel like living in a Hispanic household, speaking to your dad about your feelings, your emotions, your anxiety, your mental health is something that just doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. If you have a problem, I look at my dad and I see him working tirelessly and endlessly every fucking day, and I'm like, I'm gonna complain when he's doing all of that. So I never been to want to speak to my dad about anything, or have him tell you, Kevin, I'm proud of you, Kevin. I see all the work you do, and I'm proud of you. And I think that's why I work to do everything I do every day. I feel like in life you have to enjoy everything you do for yourself and other people, because sometimes people won't see that in you. And I am so fucking blessed to be here right now, and sometimes I let that go for granted sometimes, and I'm not 100% my best. I'm not 100% that perfect human that I want to be, but I promise you guys that everything you're doing, everything you're kind of putting step forward for yourself, like every little step you're going through, it may suck right now, number one. It may fucking suck, you have no hope for yourself, but I promise you it will pay off one day. Whether you gotta make someone else proud, start thinking about yourself. Make yourself proud. For once, make yourself proud. For once, be happy for yourself. For once, appreciate everything you have in front of you. Because I do. I do right now. Fuck, dude. A lot of people are gonna say, estrogen's hitting, but no. I like to be, as you can see with my clothing brand, I love putting emotion into everything we do. Every piece, like, for me back then, and I give respect to a lot of brands, I love a lot of brands, I'm not that kind of competitive brand owner that's like, this brand sucks because I have my own. No, there's a lot of amazing, beautiful brands in bodybuilding who talk about mental health and all that stuff, and I love it. And for me, I want to create a feeling when I wear something. When I listen to music, there's a feeling I get. Every single genre song, I have a feeling to it. And I want to create that for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy. The next drop we're going to do is actually releasing one of these things, jerseys. And I hope, I'm going to tie in all your stories you send me on your Instagram DMs, and we're going to make something out of it. But I do love you guys. Enough yapping. Let's get to this fucking workout. Let's have a good prep time. I love y'all. Alright guys, so the first workout we're going to start out with here is dumbbell rows. As you guys know, I love starting my back workouts with something heavy, something that's going to push me hard, just to really get the mood or the tempo of the workout going. So we're going to start off with a little bit of a warm-up, chuck up 100 pounds, and then we're going to get into the heavier weights, and as you see me get heavier, I'm going to start slowing the weight down. Of course, I'm going to still rip it up and down, but I do want to feel the control of my body with it, so that's going to be workout number 1 for y'all. There's been a lot of drama and beef in this fitness industry, probably the last month or so. As you guys know, there's a bunch of things happening. People are hopping on, people are pushing other people, that whole Jeff Nipper situation, and whatnot. I don't think y'all seen me get into beef one time while being, I guess, in this thing, but we're going to do 130 pounds. Probably 12 reps, so let's start on a warm-up first. That's the warm up. That was probably like, just get the blood flowing, and we're gonna jump into whatever the heaviest one is here. I do wanna try to reach, 10 to 12 reps, just because it's the start of this workout. And then we're gonna jump into, I guess, another workout that's lighter on reps, but has more, I guess, tempo to it. When it comes to dumbbells, I do recommend, or even back training, just some wrist reps, because at some point your grip gives out, but you can still pull more for your back. So it just helps you out with lifting more weight and being able to control it better. I forgot mine today, but we have the 150s here. I'm gonna go in for a little bit more slow and controlled, but I also want to get a good amount of reps. So find your balance and push it there. So the limiting factor there wasn't the weight, it was the grip. Just keep slipping off. So we're gonna run this for another set, and then we're gonna jump into our next workout. Okay, y'all know I love to do pull workouts. So we're doing seated close grip rows. For these, like I said, I wanna keep the tempo nice and controlled, but I also want a good speed so I can keep pushing through these reps. We're gonna do, like always, we always do 2 sets for anyone that's new. We do 2 sets till failure. The amount of sets matters, depending how much you've been training. You could do 2 sets and completely go to failure from there. That's all you're gonna really need. But we're starting this off season off at like 235 at 6 foot. So I definitely want to get down to around the 200 pound range for when I'm competing in March. So this is going to be a pretty quick prep, but we are going to compete in a couple shows. So it's going to be, all of next year is going to be like a competing year. I'm competing, a couple of guys on the team are competing. So it's going to be a fun season. So let's start off with our first set. No need to really warm up. My back's feeling good. And then we'll hop into the next one. Okay, we can definitely go heavier, so let's max this machine out. Okay, I consider this a top set now, so till failure and on to the next. It's almost easier training like this compared to 3 to 4 or 5 working sets per workout. It's just not needed. So. Alright guys, the next workout we'll move into is barbell rows. I used to always start with the heaviest workout, the most taxing on the body workout before. But now you do definitely realize your growth in strength when you put something that's typically a harder workout but third in your workout instead of first, and then you can still do the same weight with it. So once in a while, move your workouts around, like bench, incline, Smith machine. Move it towards the middle of your workout and see how you feel there. When you're pushing it and pressing it, you're more warmed up and your body's more fresh. So we are going to be doing barbell rows. Not much to warm up here, which is even better. Like I used to squat before and it would always be my first workout. Then I switched to doing abductors and adductors before my squats, and it opened up my legs a lot more and helped me push more weight. So make sure you're stretching and warming up your body before. So let's jump into our top set of barbell rows, which is most likely 3 plates for a couple reps. Let's do it. All right. So I'm choosing to do dead stop barbell rows. So no movement, just straight stop, pull, squeeze down. We're gonna be doing it with 2 plates. Let's get nasty. Come on. That's set number one. I try to not really stand up too much. I try to stay in this position, pull, squeeze down. We're gonna do another set of this and then jump into our first bicep workout. For someone like me who's, biceps suck, my arms suck. If you're having trouble feeling your arms, especially your biceps, put them in the beginning of your workout so that you have more energy to do them. I'm going to be focusing more on form rather than my weight, especially when it's hard for me to feel my biceps sometimes. So we're going to do some barbell curls, 12 to 15 up till failure, 2 sets. Holy shit. I did get asked a lot about the Jeff Nipper situation. There's like fucking a lot of messages, but my point on that is I kind of like the way it is, how it was back in the days where, see some shit online, you gotta be ready to back it up, that's all. But it was uncalled for, and definitely, it was kind of like a man against a woman in that sense. So you gotta be careful what you do, but it's about having respect and just being a good person. So, fault on Mike's side there, but this online stuff comes with in-person consequences. So let's do a couple more sets of this, right? And then we do have one more meal to go today, which is, ground beef, same shit as always, vegetables, rice. And I am going to Canada this week to visit Quentin, just see how he's doing. I know he's going to compete next year, so hopefully he gets in the right mind space, and we just make it a better experience for him. So let's finish up this workout, do some posing, and then let's get out of here. Sorry for being in this orange ass lighting right now, but we just finished out our workout. I finished off with some cardio. Like I said, I am prepping, so I'm very excited. I'm currently back in New York in my little dungeon, but it is getting cold out here. New York weather is starting to hit. One thing I wanted to, end off this first video back in the dungeon with, or first, prep series video with, is every day. I'm always asking for more. I'm always looking for more, and I never have time to sit down and appreciate, what I have in front of me. And there's always times where I don't give myself enough credit for things I do, right? I'm like, I see myself doing all these things and people congratulate me, but it's just, I never have time and kind of appreciate my own self and my own doings and what I do with things. And I just want to say I am in a very blessed position right now because of everything that's been happening with Controlled Insanity. And I want to thank you guys, and I want to thank God. And I want to thank everyone who's kind of supported me in this way. Like I said, my goal is to push mental health every single time, as you guys can kind of see with our ad videos on Controlled Insanity. But to the people out there who are doing so much and never appreciate themselves, you deserve it. Look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself you deserve it, because you fucking do. You deserve it. 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 I love you guys. On to the next video. Let's keep progressing and, strive for more. Love y'all.